Thank you for calling Neighborhood Bank. How may I be of service today?
Me gustaría saber qué necesito para solicitar una tarjeta de crédito.
To start, you can come to the branch and fill out a credit card application, or you can do it online. We will check your credit score to see if you are credit worthy.
Aparte de un buen historial crediticio, ¿qué requisitos debo reunir para que se me otorgue la tarjeta de crédito?
The basic requirements would be what you just mentioned: a good credit history. You must be 21 or older, have a verifiable income source, a physical address, your social security number or TIN, and not have too many recent new accounts or credit card applications. Also, depending on the credit card you are looking at, it may have more requirements.
Honestamente no tengo crédito. Me imagino que cuenta como buen historial por no tener alguno, ¿verdad?
Well, actually, no. If you don't have credit, you will not be able to apply for a regular credit card. You have to build your credit history before you can do that.
Entonces, si no tengo historial crediticio, no se me da crédito. Pero si no se me da crédito, ¿cómo creo historial crediticio?
I know, it's confusing, but put yourself in our shoes. Would you let anyone borrow money? No, right? You need comfort in knowing they will pay you back.
Entonces, ¿qué opción tengo para tener historial crediticio?
There is what we call a secured credit card that can help you build your credit.
Muy bien, ¿y cómo funciona esa tarjeta de crédito con depósito de garantía?
It works just like a regular credit card, with the exception that you have to make a refundable security deposit that will set your credit card limit. All of your credit card activity is reported every month to the major credit bureaus, just like a regular credit card. That is what builds your good credit history.
Entonces es igual que una tarjeta de crédito prepagada.
It is not the same for the simple reason that a prepaid credit card does not build your credit.
Muy bien, ¿y para esta qué requisitos hay?
The same as a regular credit card, with the exception that this one does not require a credit history.
Discúlpeme que estoy haciendo tantas preguntas, pero no sé nada de esto. Antes de llenar la solicitud con usted, ¿me puede explicar cómo se usa una tarjeta de crédito?
Of course, no problem. That is why we are here. Why don't we begin with what you know and then we can fill in the blanks?
Pues la verdad no sé nada. Pago con la tarjeta y luego tengo que pagar el dinero, pero con intereses.
That is correct. That is the basic concept of credit as well. To begin, every card has a credit limit. This is the amount of credit that is actually given to you by the issuing bank, and you cannot use your card if you go over this limit. Once you reach the maximum amount in this limit, you can no longer use your credit card until you pay some of that credit back.
Muy bien, entonces no debo pasarme del límite de crédito y ¿qué más?
Every credit has a billing cycle. For example, let's say that your credit card has a billing cycle that ends on the first of each month. If you make a purchase for $10 from the second to the last day of the month and you do not pay it back before or on the first of next month, you will be charged interest for those $10.
Muy bien, y si hago una compra al fin del ciclo de facturación, ¿qué pasa?
If you make a purchase on that very same day and you do not pay off that amount on that day, you will be charged interest for that purchase.
Entonces, si pago antes de o en la fecha de corte de la tarjeta, no pago intereses.
Exactly, you're getting the hang of it. For example, I mentioned if you make a purchase on the 2nd of the month, you have until the 1st of next month to pay it, and you will not be charged interest.
Eso suena muy bien.
Continuing with the example I gave you, once you get charged the interest on your credit, it becomes a revolving line of credit. This means that there is not a set date or amount to pay off this credit. Keep in mind that you must make a minimum payment of 10% of the amount owed every month, or you will generate other charges and this will affect your credit score negatively.
Está bien, entonces si no pago lo que compré este mes, el mes que entra debo pagar por lo mínimo un 10% de lo que debo.
That is correct. Remember, though, that it will be a 10% minimum of the amount owed plus the interest that is charged for the previous billing cycle.
Entendido. ¿Y cuánto es lo que debo pagar de intereses?
Well, that depends on your APR or annual percentage rate. Every card has a different one. To keep it simple, let's say you chose a card with an APR of 12%. This means that every month you will be charged a 1% interest on the amount of the credit that you owe.
Entonces la tasa de interés anual determina la cantidad de intereses que debo pagar.
That is right. That is pretty much the basic information of how a credit card works. Do you want to continue with the application?
Sí, creo que ya entendí cómo funciona. Gracias.
You're welcome. Glad to help. Let us start with your contact information. What is your complete name, please?
Mi nombre es Roberto Rodríguez.
Let me have your complete address, please.
1234 California Way, Los Ángeles, California 90001.
Thank you. May I get your phone number and email address, please?
Número de teléfono es 213-654-6789 y mi correo electrónico es mi nombre pero en inglés, robertrodriguez@gmail.com.
What is your social security number?
552-284-9658.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
No,
What is your employment status?
tengo empleo tiempo completo.
I need to know your total gross income. Before you answer this, I have to read you a disclaimer. Income means wages, salary, or tips you currently earn or can reasonably expect to earn. Other examples include bonus pay, commissions, and income from rental property, interest, dividends, and retirement benefits paid. You don't have to include alimony, child support, or separate maintenance income unless you want it considered as a basis for repayment. If you are 21 or older, you may include other person's income that is available to you. If you are under 21, you may consider the amount of other person's income that is regularly deposited into your account.
Entendido, y mi salario mensual bruto es de 3,000.
Thanks. What is your monthly housing or rent payment?
La renta es de 1,000.
Before I submit this application, do I have your permission to send this application in your behalf?
Sí, claro que sí.
Okay, thank you very much. The application has been sent. You should receive a notice in the mail if you were approved or not in the next 3 to 5 business days. Anything else I can help you with?
No, sería todo. Muchas gracias.
Thank you for choosing Neighborhood Bank. Have a great day. Goodbye.